What up, what up? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, reactions, tier lists, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I'll subscribe to you as well. I am all about supporting up-and-comers on here. My original music can be found at robcary.bandcamp.com. I have one full-length album under my belt right now. It's called Communication. It's quite a few years old now, but I am finally working on the follow-up to that record. It's called Ugly Living. And I have some big news on that front coming soon. And I have several self-performed previews of snippets of songs that I've written for the new record. And anybody that's been checking those out, I have so much gratitude, man. Today we're checking out the brand new track, No Love Lost, from Aurorawave. Aurorawave is the project of former Ayaterra singer and guitarist and songwriter Nathan Aurora. Because I don't have a lot of time today, and because of my excitement to listen to this and how long I've been waiting to check this out and get a chance to check this out, I am not really in a position to give a proper intro right now, but we can talk a little bit afterwards. Anybody who is familiar with my content knows that I'm quite the big fan, so let's just talk later, man. I've been dying to hear this all day. I will say real quick that I watched behind the scenes a music video kind of shoot for this. So I thought there was going to be a music video for this. And as of right now, and I've looked around a good bit outside of YouTube to see if there was like a music video somewhere outside of like the regular streaming platforms. Like as of right now, it looks like there's just the audio track. I'm just going to be reacting to the song. And maybe the music videos will come later. I don't know. And by the time he drops another song, if that music video has been released, we'll talk about it there. But as of right now, we just got like a visualizer kind of thing. So I'm just going to throw the image up top and let's just get into this song. Aurorawave, No Love Lost. Let's get into it.
Blow my mind.
I don't give a fuck, cause if I do it then I do it for the love. But lately I've been feeling that isn't enough. I can't stay if there's no respect. I got a life to lead, a family to protect. You got a choice to make, you're gonna stay or go. I'm gonna take the jump, so look out below. There's no love lost, protect your peace at all costs. If you didn't know, if it's gone, let it go, cause you never really had it at all. I try to define just where I'm headed on this path of mine. Well, everything comes at a cost, and I'm taking account of what I lost. I got no regrets, and I'll never forget that every step I made was with good intent. There's no love lost, protect your peace at all costs. If you didn't know, if it's gone, let it go, cause you never really had it at all. And there's no
tell you what, man, whenever Nathan gets into his guitar leads and his riffing, he couldn't hide his ties to melodic metal and metalcore if he tried. It's always just so apparent in his style. And that's one of the things that really sets him apart, where you know that this isn't just another reggae musician. You know, like his roots show in all of his guitar work. And if you're familiar with my content, I did say that I went down a major rabbit hole with Ayaterra once I discovered them, but I didn't discover them until Nathan went on the Garza podcast. And I didn't realize, because I don't think he said in the podcast that he was going to be changing projects. I didn't realize that Ayaterra was going to go on this hiatus. Since I'm still relatively a newcomer to what he does, I didn't really end up getting like any CDs of Ayaterra, you know. And I just kind of streamed the songs I really liked, checked out everything that I could click on with the time that I had, and every song I liked. Like, and I said that in the Meant to Be reaction. I don't think he's ever made a song that I don't like. I mean, obviously, we're going to like some songs more than others. I'll still find that there are random Ayaterra songs that I just never happened to click on yet from various albums. And the other day, I found out about the song Fire and Water super late. And I was just expecting, you know, to hear the best of like his chill reggae jams. And I wasn't expecting to have my mind blown, but I click on this thing and there's just this amazing melodic metal riff behind a reggae atmosphere. But that's another thing that sets him apart, is not everything's built around a reggae framework, but he's not afraid to kind of go outside of the genre tropes. And Fire and Water, I mean, it really only the drum sound at first made that sound like a reggae song. This song here, I'll say it's a song where you're going to love it if you already love his style. But I wouldn't point somebody to this particular track if they were trying to get into the amazing songwriting that he does, like right off the bat. Like this one, it is kind of what he does by the numbers, but it feels very natural. It doesn't feel half-assed or lazy. Like the hook is strong here. I think I like Meant to Be a little bit more than this one. Like that one reached down and grabbed me more right out the gate, whereas this one, I see the strength in the hook, but I think this one's going to be a little bit more of a grower. And what reached down and grabbed me the most about this particular track was the guitar work. With both of these songs that have come out so far under this Aurorawave project, even though I've listened to all the previews of like other things that he's dropped, including the one where he's going to use the 7-string, like I know there's going to be very guitar-centric moments on here, very experimental moments, and this is going to be a very ambitious project. Both of these tracks have definitely had more of a pop feel to them, more of a, you know, you're hearing a lot of electronic sounds and atmospheres like that, and guitars are not front and center. Like they're front and center in that one specific section, but these two tracks feel a lot more pop reggae than a lot of what I've heard from Ayaterra. I gave Meant to Be an 8 out of 10, but I've re-listened to that song so many times, and I've practiced singing to that song so many times. And you know, this song, I'll say, it is the kind of stuff that Nathan writes by the numbers, but it's done well. I don't think there's anything that sets this track apart from the pack when it comes to all of the work that he's done that I've heard. But it's done well. It's a feel-good jam, you know, and, you know, a lot of reggae is more of a vibe than it is like flaunting your musical prowess. If there's one thing he's made clear with this new project, it's that he wants to have complete musical freedom, and he wants to integrate all the things that he loves to do into this project and not be kind of confined to any specific box. That's the vibe I get, you know? And I couldn't have said those words better myself about how I want to create my album. Like my album is going to kind of mostly be under like heavier genres of music, but it's not going to be confined to that, you know? And I've probably spent more time practicing to the other genres that I want to dabble in, that I'm not that familiar with. Because if I'm going to do them, I want to do them right, you know? It's one thing I've learned from Nathan, man. You got to write a strong song. You got to do it right. It's all about vibes when it comes to this kind of music. So, I gave Meant to Be an 8. I'll give this one like a 7.7. I think this one's a little bit under that one, but not much. And I know I'll be listening to it more in the days to come. So that's all I got to say about this one. Until next time, thanks for watching.